The Houses of Parliament in Westminster, London are where our politicians meet to pass laws on issues which impact upon everyone in the United Kingdom. These issues include animal rights, animal welfare and animal protection laws. And tonight, I'm going to take you with me when I go over to the Houses of Parliament to celebrate animals and also help the fight to end animal cruelty. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Animal Rights Explained, guys. Thanks very much for joining us. I've got a bit of a different style video for you today, and it's not going to be focusing on any one specific animal welfare or rights issue, but instead it's going to be more of a vlog, and I'm going to take you with me when I go over to Parliament very shortly. I've got to leave soon, I've got to iron my shirt and get everything ready, and I'm going to show you what people who are working towards better animal protection laws and rights, what they go through and the kind of issues that people are talking about at the moment, and how we are hoping to get more animal rights on the government agenda for new laws to be passed. I've been fortunate enough to be invited by Humane Society International, which some people know as HSI, and if you're not already following HSI, please do, guys. We do some incredible work. To their event in Parliament tonight, which is all about celebrating animals and ending animal cruelty. It's also hosted by Ruth Jones MP. Now, Ruth Jones MP, she is an incredible advocate and champion for animals in Parliament. Previously, when Labour were in opposition, she was the Shadow Minister for Animal Welfare. People like Ruth Jones who give animal advocates such as myself and all the amazing NGOs, which we're also going to see tonight, the platform to be able to put animal welfare, protection and rights issues on the legal agenda to make sure that we can pass laws which result in better protection and livelihoods for animals in the end. I'm going to explain a little bit more along the way, as I'm almost running late already. Need to get that shirt ironed, so let's go. So we've just got into central London now, and it's also worth remembering that it's not actually the Westminster Parliament that always deals with animal rights and animal welfare issues. Not sure if you can hear me over a train there, it makes quite a bit in the background, but essentially animal rights and animal welfare is actually what we call a devolved matter. But what that means is the respective lawmaking assemblies, parliaments and houses in Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland normally make laws in respect of animal welfare, animal rights themselves, instead of having things done centrally in England, in Westminster. It does mean, however, for animal rights and animal welfare laws that are passed in respect of England at least, is that this is done out of the Westminster Parliament in London, and that where we have laws which are consistent all across the United Kingdom, maybe because it's passed by some kind of international treaty or that's where the obligation on the UK comes from, these are dealt with in Westminster as well. I feel like I should be putting the Wes Anderson music on as I'm walking around here, and I've also got a lot more respect for people who are content creators, or YouTubers, influencers, whatever you want to call them, who walk around and do this stuff regularly, because I'm actually finding it really difficult. Okay, so we've just got to Westminster and I'm really excited to get inside, start talking about animal rights and how we can celebrate animals as well. I'm not sure how much filming I'm going to be able to do inside. I've been to Parliament before and they have some strict restrictions on what you can and can't film, completely understandably. Either way, we'll do a little bit of a debrief on the way back, so we can talk about all the good stuff that's happened. It hit someone there when I was walking around. Gone 10 o'clock at night. We're on the way home after a fantastic event. I managed to do a little bit of recording whilst I was in there. I was more focused on trying to connect people to try and understand what we could all do to work together for better animal protection laws and animal rights as well. So Ruth Jones, MP, who I spoke about earlier, gave a great speech to start with, but we were also really lucky because Baroness Sue Hayman, who is the Labour Minister for Animal Welfare, was also able to attend, and she set out some really reassuring plans for the wider animal welfare strategy which Labour are going to introduce, and she basically assured us that it's not just going to be kind of bit parts of picking kind of individual specific issues here and there. Instead, it's going to be a wider and more holistic plan to try and make as much positive impact as possible for animals across the board. A couple of issues which were specifically mentioned included the prohibition on the importation and trading of fur, which is a private member's bill which Ruth Jones MP has coming through Parliament at the moment. It's just going to go through its committee phase, and it's expected for its reading and kind of proper publication in June of this year, 2025. But people also gave focus as well to other issues such as snare traps, farrowing crates for farmed animals, animal testing in the UK as well, loads of other issues as well, to be honest. I can't even remember them all off the top of my head. As well as members of Parliament, there was also some celebrity speakers as well. So we were lucky enough to have Pete Wicks, previously from The Only Way is Essex, and as my mum will know very well, Strictly Come Dancing, and Chris Packham as well. And they both gave really impassioned speeches, which served as more kind of fuel for motivation for certainly everyone who was in the room. It really was packed out in there, stating why they have personal connection to animal welfare issues. And having those celebrity speakers there is fantastic because it just pulls more of a public eye onto animal welfare and animal rights issues. It's something which I'm trying to do with these videos, but obviously to a much smaller audience as I'm only just starting out. But to have them there among us and to have them actually genuinely really care about these issues helps us make a huge difference as well. So the key takeaway from the night for me is that there's a hell of a lot of people working really hard on animal rights, animal welfare issues for animals across the board, and animals that are farmed and agriculture has a trade announcement goes in the background, and the key members of Parliament and members of the House of Lords as well and ministers share that aim. So a lot of really good things are going to come for animals, I think, in the UK this year. But we just need to keep working really hard to push that through. Thanks so much again to everyone at what is now called Humane World for Animals, and they gave me a very nice lucky bag which I'll hold up there, and this video is going to go out well after the event, as the Humane Society International actually rebranded as Humane World for Animals at the event. But I'm not going to spoil anything because by the time I got this video done it's going to be well later. But thanks to them, specifically Claire Bass as well for her invitation. It's great to attend tonight. I really look forward to hopefully going again sometime soon and keeping you guys up to date on what you'd like to see. Hopefully you've enjoyed this type of video, a bit more of a vlog, and I've not given anyone a headache with either dodgy recording or very bad audio. If you have liked it, please do give it a like. It helps us with the engagement for the video and get more people to watch what's going on and spread the awareness of animal rights issues. Leave a comment down below what you think is the next issue that Parliament and the government should address with a law to better protect animals, and subscribe if you want more content like this.